I don't know how I did it. I finally was able to fit it in after struggling for a little bit. That's what she said. No, that's not how that joke goes. Today I'm super excited about this video. I'll be documenting the process of setting up a NAS server at my home. So recently I had an incident where I had my travel pictures stored in this external hard drive, and when I wanted to edit some of the drone footage, I couldn't access them. So that resulted in a weekend of trying to recover the data, and later on I came to the realization that having a NAS server would be a much more stable solution than putting all the content on external hard drive. So in this video I'll be documenting my process of setting up the NAS server, specifically Synology 1821 plus, and hopefully you get some value out of it. So before I start, I should tell you that I have never set up a NAS server before. I have watched some YouTube videos, and I think I mostly get the idea. So I ordered a bunch of things. The first one is the NAS box itself. It's a Synology 1821 plus. So when I was looking at multiple options from Synology, it came highly recommended from my friends. So when I was looking at Synology 1821, there was another Synology 1521 as well. So 1821 had 8 bays. So if I invest in an 1821 box, it will last me much longer. So that's the reason I went with 1821. So here's the unboxing of 1821. It's almost like a mini microwave. I really like the black color, like a black matte finish. It's really cool. Okay, this is the Synology 1821 plus. It has 8 bays, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, I also got a 10 gigabit Ethernet adapter, which I will connect to my CalDigit TS4 dock, so that I have 10 gigabit throughout the stack. I also got a E10 G18T1 Ethernet card for Synology. I think by default it doesn't come with a 10 gigabit card, so I ordered one. I'll install it in a bit. Next, I got Crucial RAM. So this one is 32 GB RAM, 2 into 16 GB. Next, I got the hard disks. So this one is a Seagate Iron Wolf Pro 16 terabyte. So when doing some research, I found out that you have to get NAS grades hard drive. Between Seagate and Western Digital, this one was cheaper compared to Western Digital. And also I heard about the Seagate Exos one. I heard it makes a lot more noise, so I just went with Iron Wolf Pro. So this is the Seagate 16 terabyte Iron Wolf Pro, specifically for NAS boxes. So I got one more of that NAS drive. So I have two 16 terabyte NAS drive, and I'm going to set them up in RAID 1. So I'll have total of 16 terabyte storage, and if I want to add more, I'll add them later. So these hard drives are not super cheap. Each one is 300 a piece, so I didn't want to buy all of them at once. So as my need grows, I'm going to add more NAS drives. So since this has 8 slots, it can hold 16 terabyte into 8. How much is that? 128 terabytes. I don't think I'll ever need 128 terabytes, but you never say never. So actually FedEx kind of lost this package, but B&H immediately shipped me a new one. So now I have 4 16 terabyte hard drives. I'm tempted to just buy the additional ones they have sent me and make it a 64 terabyte NAS storage, but I think I'll just go with 32 terabytes for now. That's all I ordered. So basically I have the 1821 box, and then I have two 16 terabyte hard drives, and then I have a 32 GB RAM. This is the maximum for the this box. I found out that others have tried it with higher, but when they did a firmware upgrade, it was not supported or through some error. So I don't want to deal with all that stuff at the moment. So I'm just gonna go with 32 GB RAM. And then I have the Ethernet card for Synology, and then I have a Thunderbolt to Ethernet 10 gigabit adapter. So I didn't buy any NVMe RAM. I didn't buy any NVMe SSD disk because my workload, which is mostly data storage and a little bit of video editing, won't require. I don't think SSD cache will be that useful for my use case. In my research, I learned that SSD caches are useful if your file is less than 1 megabyte. I don't think I'll be dealing with that kind of workload. So for me, I'm not going to install NVMe until I feel like it will give me a huge performance boost for my use case. The first thing I'm gonna do is read the manual. RTFM. So there are these black keys, right? Okay, I'm going to use these and open the hard disk bay. Oh, it's very easy. Okay, I thought they would be locked. They are not. Okay, so I remove one of the bays, then I have to take the sides out, pull. Okay, I'll do the same thing on this side. Now I'll take this hard disk and place it down. I saw another video where they said I should put the logo away from this one. So okay, I've placed it like this, and now I'm going to put these things back. You'll hear click noises. That means that it has set pretty good. Okay, now it is locked. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the second one. This time it should be a little bit faster. Okay. Now it is fully locked. Okay. So the hard disk part is now complete. So now let me install the Ethernet card. So to install the Ethernet card, I'm going to do it this way. Okay, once that is done, I'm going to pull this. And then take this out. Okay. Now I'm going to take out this network card. The funny thing is, when this card arrived along with this RAM, I was actually expecting my hard disk to arrive. And when this came, the box was so light, I felt like they just shipped an empty box by mistake. And I was going to make a video of that and send it to B&H saying that, hey, you guys shipped an empty box by accident. And then I opened that box while I was recording to see that, okay, I was the idiot there that had shipped this Ethernet card and the RAM. This is the 10 gigabit Ethernet card, and I'm going to place it. So I'm going to turn this around. That's how it fits. And now you see the Ethernet card is now attached. Okay, I have installed the hard disk and I've installed the Ethernet card. Now I'm going to put this back and then I'm going to install the RAM. So the first thing to do is I don't know how I did it. I finally was able to fit it in after struggling for a little bit. That's what she said. No, that's not how that joke goes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put these screws back. Okay, now I'm going to try and install the RAM on this NAS box. I'm gonna flip it upside down. So I have two of these, and this one is probably a 4 GB one. Maybe I can remove it. Can I? Okay, I removed the 4 GB one. I'm going to install Corsair to 16 GBs. That will bring it up to 32 GB. Okay. There's only one way to install this, so can't go wrong there. So you hear that click noise. Okay. Does anyone want a 4 GB RAM? Okay, so I have installed the RAM, I have installed the Ethernet card, I have installed the hard disks, and that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to turn this on and see what the next steps are. I know that the Ethernet to Thunderbolt adapter requires some additional networking skills. It is not just plug and play based on the videos I have seen, but I'm going to find that out. Okay, at this point I have set up the hard disk, I have set up the RAM, I added a 10 gigabit Ethernet card, and I connected the Ethernet cable from that to Thunderbolt adapter and plugged the Thunderbolt adapter to my TS4 CalDigit dock, and I have not yet turned it on. So I just turned it on. I'm supposed to hear a beep. Now the hard disks have started booting up. I see the green lights flashing. I barely hear any noise. Synology.com. So I turned on the Synology it started flashing blue, and after some time the hard disk started booting up, and it turned green. And now the green was flashing. That means DSM is not installed. So I went to find Synology.com, but it wouldn't find it. So now I found out that the Ethernet card was not blinking, the light was not on. So maybe there is some issue with that. So I switched to the Ethernet that is available on the Synology. I'm now the Ethernet turned green. I'm hoping now it will be able to find device on the network. Okay, now it is able to find it. So I'm going to click connect. Accept that. Oh, I think there is an issue with the Ethernet. I'm going to see what the issue is later, but I'm going to go ahead with the installation for now. All data on the hard disk 1.2 will be removed during installation. Okay. By the way, I found this particular video super useful. A complete beginner's guide for Synology NAS by Space Rex. I've been watching his videos for the last week in understanding what kind of NAS I should get and what modules I should get. His videos have been super helpful. I'm surprised he only has 100k subscribers. He deserves like 1 million or more. So I have not been able to use a 10 gigabit Ethernet connection with Synology, even after installing the card and using a Thunderbolt to Ethernet adapter. In this video, I'm going to record how to solve this problem. I'm going to show all the things I try, and maybe in the end we'll finally get it working. So I saw this thread, and it says from Bob Zelen. He gives these instructions. Instead of using DHCP, he recommends using static IP. So I'm going to try that. So I just copy pasted that into Claude, and Claude says, okay, let's follow those steps. On Synology, set LAN5 to static IP and those subnet. And so to access Synology, I'll have to go back to using 2.5 GBE Ethernet network interface DHCP. So I have identified that LAN5 is my 10 gigabit 10 GBE card. Okay, so set static IP. So how do I set it to static IP? Create, edit, okay, manage. Oh, that's a specific code. Okay. Subnet mask. MTU 9000. Okay. Gateway. now found it. This must be the one. Okay, and then what do I have to do here? Static IP details. Okay, subnet. Okay. Auto proxy discovery, advanced hardware, Mac 10 GB speed, 4 to 5 jumbo, yes. And okay. It's being connected to. Now it's connected. Ping 192, 168, 2.3. Yep, it is successful. Okay. Super cool. So now, I'm able to use 10 gigabit Ethernet. Let's do another speed check. So I'm going to delete this. Whoa, already done. Pause. It's super fast. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Okay. So it copied a 5 gigabyte file, 4.7 GB file within like 4 seconds. So I'm getting like a 1 gigabyte, 1 gigabit speed. It's pretty cool. This is like 3x faster than what the speeds I was seeing with the 2.5 GB. Cool. Thanks to Bob. Thanks to Bob Zellin for his instructions. I was able to. It's pretty cool. So that's all I have for this video. I'm going to transfer all my data on this Mac and all the external hard drives to Synology, and I'm going to make some videos on how to configure. I don't know if I have to make a video on how to configure time machine backups and iPhone backups, but that's what I plan to do next. I also want to check out Synology's C2 and the photos and other features, but I'm glad I got all of this working and I made video about it, and it took only 1 or 2 hours. Thank you. I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching.